Hey guys, I'm going to drop the single biggest mistake real estate agents make in a hot seller's market when they're making an offer representing a buyer. The number one mistake that I think agents make is they misunderstand what their role is in the process, right? Our role is not to tell our clients what offer price they should be making or, what contingencies they should be waiving. That's not what we're here to do, because your level, you as the real estate agent, your level of maybe aggressiveness, if you will, or your desire to win a particular property may not always be the same as what your clients are. They have way more motivation to land that property, or they may have significantly less. Maybe it's just not their dream home and they're just not feeling it, right? And so our job as real estate agents is not to tell them exactly what to offer. Our job is to give them advice and let them choose what they want to do in each particular situation. The advice that we give is all about, hey, how do we think that this offer price may play against what they may already have, the sellers, what they may already have in hand? But there's also a whole boatload of other variables that we're dealing with, right? We've got, home inspection. That's a lever that you can pull. You can do a home inspection. You can do a home inspection option to void only, or you can waive home inspection altogether. There's other options with appraisal and with earnest money and obviously the offer price. There's a whole bunch of different variables that I think, number one, agents are not good enough at explaining to their clients that these are all different variables that we have. And each variable has various different options to actually make the offer. Makes it, obviously more compelling to a seller, or keeps more of a safety net for the buyer, depending on which direction you're going. But our job is not to make the decision for the buyer. It's to simply lay out, here's all the options. Offer price. I like to do basically this format. Here's, what they're listed at is really irrelevant. Here's what I think a conservative offer price is, an aggressive offer price, and a highly aggressive offer price. And you do that for every variable in the contract. And then you let the clients decide where their comfort zone lies for each particular variable. And that way, here's the benefit. Again, maybe the house that we walked in is one that I'm like, ooh, this isn't one that I would love. But again, I'm not the one buying it, right? They are. If they've fallen head over heels in love with it, if I was saying, hey guys, I really think you should offer this, that may totally not be jiving with what their motivation is for that particular property. Don't assume that your motivation and theirs are one and the same, because 99 times out of 100, they're probably not. Your job is simply to say, hey, here's the range of options, and for each option, here are the different ways that we can go about this. And ultimately, you lead the client to make their decisions based on where their comfort zone lies. And I think that's the most critical piece of this, is a lot of agents tend to make recommendations. Hey, the house is listed at 400. Actually, a perfect example. There's a house listed right now. What I have clients that are interested, it's listed at 445. That house is worth way more than 445. That list price should have been significantly higher than that. So if you're giving advice based on what the list price is, hey guys, most houses in this area are going for 5% over list price. Well, you're doing a really big disservice to those clients, because the list price is not an accurate representation of what the home is worth. Regardless of what the list price is, you give an assessment as to, hey, this is what I think the house is worth, and therefore, here's a conservative, an aggressive, and a highly aggressive offer, and let the clients choose where their comfort zone lies. This way, if in the event where the clients don't end up winning, unless they have on every single variable selected a highly aggressive offer and they still don't land it, then that's one thing. But I'll tell you, in my experience, most times they're not going highly aggressive across the board. There's certain things that they want to keep close to their chest because that's what makes them feel comfortable. And in the event where they don't end up winning that contract, it's not your fault. You kind of gave, hey, here's the whole range of options. They decided to play it a little bit more conservative on options 2, 4, and 6 for that reason. And there's nothing wrong with that. But for that reason, there was somebody else out there who was willing to go a little bit more aggressive on those. And that could be the reason why they lost. But it keeps that healthy boundary between you as the agent and the advice giver, and the client, who actually is the one that has to make those decisions. But it makes it much easier for them. It's a much easier flow for them to make their decisions. These are hard decisions involving lots of money. It makes it much easier for them if you just kind of lay it out and that you give options for each different variable. So guys, that's my tip today. Make sure you are the advice giver. You're giving the advice, you're giving options, letting the clients make the decision as to how aggressive they want to be. Guys, I'm Alex Bracke with the Valor Group. If you ever have any other questions, never hesitate to reach out. Always happy to help out. Thanks so much.